Hey, what's up, best friends? My name is Sage25. If you didn't already know, I'm back again for a commentary, and I'm using. Well, my class is normally a mini Uzi, but this game I'm not gonna worry about using the mini Uzi at all. I was planning on using it when I went into the game, but then I decided I just felt like knifing. So if you already haven't seen enough knifing videos on YouTube, pretty sure every commentator that's ever commentated a game of Modern Warfare 2 in their life and posted it on YouTube has done a knifing video. So here's another one. I decided to jump on the bandwagon, as they say. But this is actually a pretty decent game. There's a couple sweet plays, so hopefully you'll stay tuned. By the way, I was on Facebook right here. I remember exactly what I was doing, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. Obviously neglecting my team for Facebook, for real life people, what are you gonna do? It's okay, it won't happen again, I promise. That's a lot of knives in the kill feed right there. I don't know that I should give any tips on how to knife or use a knifing class, because I should probably leave that to the people that are actually good at it and that you do it often. I don't do it often ever, which is redundant, but I just don't. This game's pretty good, it's pretty fun. I guess I could tell you some basic stuff. One would be don't throw a knife when you think you're gonna miss and then have a guy come save his life. That's pretty much a given. If you didn't notice my perks, they're Marathon, Lightweight, and Commando. A lot of people are probably going to bash me for using Commando, but I don't really care. Frankly, Ninja is for Search and Destroy and Free-for-all, I would say. And if you want to use Commando, because that's what the perk is for. And Commando Pro is actually nice. You get it always seems unexpected getting knifed in the chest by another person. It always seems unexpected when you fall off a house when you're hurt and you don't die and you're like, hey, Commando Pro is useful. Whatever. Marathon, Lightweight, and Commando would be one setup. The other one would be switching out Commando for Ninja. And the other thing you could do, of course, is switching out Lightweight for Cold-Blooded if you wanted. Which I would probably use in Search and Destroy sometimes. But I just stick with this class the whole time. And it seems to go over alright. I'll miss some throwing knives at the beginning and then I'll get some... Oh, that made me angry. I got so lucky I didn't even want to watch the kill cam. I'll get a few throwing knives later on. Kind of show you how to use it. I won't. I'll just chuck it at people and get lucky, actually. Obviously, if you're doing a knifing only, you probably want to use a throwing knife. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I'm just running around like a rooster with his head cut off this game. Not a chicken, because that's a girl and a rooster is a man. So, is that right? Is that even right? Or is a hen a girl? How does that even work? Is a hen a type of chicken? Or is a chicken a type of rooster? I'm not sure. I'll look that up and I'll get back to you in my next video with that information. Unless you guys know, you can post it in the comments. How does it work? Is like a chicken like the category, and then rooster and hen are like subcategories of a chicken? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, not relevant whatsoever. But like I said, I kind of run around. I try and stay as inconspicuous as I can by running in the middle of lots of bullets right there. I seem to talk and give tips at the worst times when I'm doing exactly the exact opposite of what I say you should. But basically you want to run the outsides of the map through bushes and through houses and stuff. Obviously close quarters, because you're going to run into, you want to be close range with people. I love stealing people's stuff. Bombers, that's fun. Did I say what my kill streaks are? I'm not sure. They are Harrier, Pavlo, and AC-130, I believe. which is just because I wasn't expecting him using this, just doing knifing only. I had just had him set up for a normal class. I think I get one Harrier this game, that's about it. But that spree for the Harrier is pretty sweet. Anyway, how about I just tell you guys a story, since I don't really have any tips to give. You can just enjoy, and you guys can listen to my silky smooth voice and be entertained by my story. So I think one appropriate one would be how I got my gamer tag. I don't know if people ever talk about how they get theirs. Oh, that made me angry. But you know, sometimes it's just like, ooh, let me pick an animal and then a color and then a number. Oh, that's almost like mine, actually. I shouldn't have said that. That was sweet. Bullseye. Anyway, the way I came up with mine is, if you guys can't tell from like my YouTube username, which is Setharuni, my first name is Seth. So, when I was a small child, I don't know, years ago, I lived like in this apartment complex, right? And there was this girl that lived in another apartment, like right next to us, and she played softball, and I've always played baseball. I played baseball, so we would like play catch all the time, or just like hang out and throw a ball around. But I'm pretty sure I don't remember. I don't know if I remember this correctly. But I think she was like retarded. No, I hate that. I shouldn't say that. Okay. Here's what I do. When people are not mentally challenged, but they just act stupid, I call them retarded, because retarded seems to be offensive. So if I want to be offensive to someone, then I will be. I'm not going to call a mentally challenged person retarded, because I don't want to be offensive to a mentally challenged person, because they can't help it. Does that make any sense? Ooh, that was fun. See, here's my spree for the Harrier. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, that's off track. Anyway, I don't think she was all there, let's say that. I think like every day she came over, she could never pronounce my name correctly, and it was like something different every day. Sometimes she would get really close, with like Zeth or like, I don't know. Anyway, one day she called me Sage, and as opposed to Seth, and my brothers were around, and my brothers just started calling me that, and I didn't really have a problem with it. I thought it sounded cool. So it just kind of stuck, and I went with it, and not too many people call me Sage except for my brothers still, and I guess all my Xbox Live friends. But that's how I got my name, and then my number, pretty much just from baseball, Sage 25. I like the number 25. What are you gonna do? So I guess I wanted to clear that up, so you guys don't think I'm like a nerd for naming myself after a wizard, or like an off-green color, or like a spice an herb that you put on food. It actually has a story behind it, which involves a nice young girl that didn't need to be called retarded at all. It wasn't even essential to the story. Actually, it was, because if you can't pronounce someone's name, that is important. Anyway, that is so... Alright. I don't even know what my stats are here. All I know is I had a sweet throwing knife earlier when I was jumping off that canister. Then I had that sweet run for the Harrier where I had like 4 throwing knives in there. I just don't normally do this, so this was a really fun game. And I thought I would post it for you guys. Something different for me. Maybe you've seen, a lot of knifing videos already. I don't know. Maybe only use me blade is a lot more impressive, which is probably true because all he does is use me blade. So I usually use me gun. So
I thought this was a pretty good game. Oh, except for this part. I thought he was gonna run there, and then he doesn't, and then I don't have my throwing knife, and then he shoots me. It's unfortunate. If you guys want to see more knifing videos in the future, I don't have a problem doing them. They actually are fun. I played a few games of Search and Destroy where I've just done this, and done decent. I'm sure I could get better. But otherwise, I'm going to stick to the sniping. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk about really quick. I'm sorry I've been kind of slow on getting new videos up. Not as quickly as I would like to. But just so you guys know, it's going to be worth the wait. I'm going to be, I don't want to say like making drastic changes to my channel or anything. But there is going to be some new stuff coming that should be exciting. I don't know if I'm going to tell you like what it is. I won't tell you what it is yet. But when the time comes, you'll either see or I'll let you know. Anyway, 47-17 with 0 bullets fired. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, rate, comment, subscribe.